S7, one of America's hidden gems in terms of supercars or sports cars or whatever. Never really got any recognition, which is a shame. Hello, Bubblegum. How are you? Maximum power for this car. Yeah, I'm okay. Maximum power because it should be added. I doubt it passes 1,000. Well, this is supercharged, which means instant power. Let's try again. Well, at least the car is able to, you know, accelerate. Oh, Dunlop S's really were badly done because of that one. Well, it's a 70th of V8, so of course it would. So much Penske fired him. Yes, I'll move on. Right, give me the speed. See ya. Oh. Well, that's one way of stopping. No, they fired him. Oh dear. Let's use the bar fuel. That's the power of superchargers. Right, Mulsanne. Perfect. Off the grass, get 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 off the grass! Off it! Get off it! No! It spun round again. Never mind, I will seek revenge! You have Taco Bell? Taco Bell. Excuse me. Right, off we go. Time to leave them behind. Tacos smell rather. Then why buy it? Porsche curves. While Kurt only has one. Because tacos. Right, through the Chevrolet corners. Don't do this. Through the Ford chicane number 1 and number 2. as a nationwide series title as well. Nice. Alright, here we go. Definitely got a break there. They made the track wider and they got rid of all the gravel. FIA regulations now say you cannot have gravel on your track. Reason for it is because gravel, while it has been proven to slow down slower cars, with much higher downforce cars, they tend to flip on gravel. Stop trying to kill me at Tetra Rouge. I definitely didn't steal from Wikipedia. Alright, about slipstream, how fast can you go? Should have really broke a whole lot earlier than that. I broke at the 200 meter mark, which was a mistake. Their brakes suck. Well, at least I was able to brake properly now. We're 6 seconds behind, which is excellent. Mulsanne kink, Mulsanne corner. Yeah, the Yellowbird's brakes are a joke. They're not even brakes. You know, like those drag racer parachutes. That's what they are. They don't do anything. Gravel. Saved it. But I'm biased. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Jason, every paved oval in America. Nice. Well, that was a disaster in nearly every way. Why is that one so... Oh, why is that so... Why are they so blurred from it? Look at it. Look at the pretty face of the Saleen. The Saleen series. Yes, the Saleen series. That'll do. There's a yellow bird cup. Nah, there wasn't anything for a roof. Remember Furniture Row? No, I don't remember Furniture Row. Anyway, next race. We are done with Le Mans. Circuit de l'Estérave. Emil is in the room. Yes, he is. Oh, God, it's El Capitan for 4 laps. Actually, these aren't too long, apart from Suzuka. Well, the dog manufacturer. But what about Singer, then? They turn old dogs into dogs. Let us begin. El Capitan. It's a one-way trip to a funeral. Well, they weren't exactly known for having great handling. Two series wins instead of one. That was a big save. Thought I was going to absolutely lose it for a minute. Ow. Ow. Don't do that, car. Tommy Wiseau joke. I don't get Tommy Wiseau, so I wouldn't know. Well, it's based off 911 GT3, so yeah, it would be. What's the speed going to be like on the straight? Here we go. Oh, slightly hit the kink, slightly hit the piece of bridge. Still less than 2 minutes lap time, which is impressive. Oh, that 9... What? The 964, wasn't it called? No, that's the race car. It was the 94 something. I can't remember what it was, but it was a very small... No, it was 9... It was 92 something or 94 something. I can't remember. But it was a convertible. A very small boxer engine convertible. It's off the wall. Car trying to lose control on me. Tires are nice and toasty. Minute 26. Car. Behave. Well, I know where to improve time now. One minute 51. That was terrible. How much further behind are they? 21 seconds. I need to improve. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. There, no, that doesn't work. Hold it. Hold it. It's held. It's successfully tamed. These will improve by 1900 megawatts. But then you're going to have the professor come up to me and say, come back when we find a use for a 1,000,000 watt, idiot. .9 gigawatts. Here's a NASCAR fact. Well, that was a 2-second improvement. I don't know chemistry, so heck if I know. Wow, the car was actually able to turn successfully. But as a car owner, it was a hard class for me in high school. Chemistry was just under science in my school. It was science was pretty much bundling everything: biology, chemistry, physics. He owns the 48 cars driven by Jimmy Johnson. God. Damn dance floor shenanigans. Get off the grassy verge. Excellent. Hendrick owns the 48 car, not Jeff Gordon. I'm going to decide because I wanted science on Fallout 3. Yeah, after constantly eating Mentats. Anyway, time for some Route 5. Special stage, Route 5. Wait, well, what I read was wrong. Oh, it's reverse Route 5. Oh, dear. I disagree there. Best Fallout for me was New Vegas. Punt! Punt. Punt. You see there, bubblegum gets me. I remember when New Vegas came out, and it's hilariously bad bugs, like the doctor scene where you would see his head move upside down. And multiple physics problems. Dive bomb World War II would be so proud. The kamikaze would be, yeah. But Wild West, the Wild West perk, where stuff would happen at random points for no reason. Yeah, because you actually had iron sights, and the story was a whole lot better, agreed. Edie. I remember the Fallout 3 DLC, like Mothership Zeta, which probably was my favourite because the alien weapons were idiotically OP. Kill super mutants within moments with things. Yeah, it was an overall change from what it wasn't actually supposed to be. I still wish they stopped using that hilariously dated engine. They're still gonna use it. Minute 29. Feel free, that battle video just dropped. Wait, it just dropped? Oh yeah, it was like an hour ago. It came out. No, they have. They have killed themselves. They've betrayed their own fan base, like, pretty hysterically. Blowflies. Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot pretty terribly. Bethesda Game Studios are a disaster. The publisher, that's fine. It's just the goddamn developers themselves are a joke. They have to use a new engine. Use UE4 if you have to. Use CryEngine. Anything is better than Gamebryo. Todd Howard disease. No, they have somehow developed EA syndrome. Buttflies. Peak Bethesda was definitely with Skyrim. Yeah, it's a fan base. Full of gullible prats, yeah. I really do hope that like things like Starfield actually turn out to be some kind of good. Although I seriously doubt it. Let's face it, we're dealing with a company that is now, well, it is so insulting, they're now putting in subscription models into a failed game. Which, if you think about it, if you've ever heard of something called Sevarium, that's a lot better, because that's actually been properly developed. You guys have Starbucks. Yes. I fucking hate their coffee. It's up to them, Bubblegum. I mean, if they can fix Fallout 76 like they did with Elder Scrolls Online, then I'll give them a pass. Yeah, but they released them as well, so yeah. Also Suzuka. They won't have Toyota flat out refuses any kind of any kind of specific street racing. Go! Here's the thing though, they can only use specific cars. They're not allowed... They're not allowed to use things like the Camry, they're not allowed to use the Yaris, they're not allowed to use... They're not allowed to use a lot of cars. It's only cars that have been designed to race. So the new Supra, the GT86. Was linked to British American Racing. Yeah, they're not allowed to use them. They're not allowed to use like street cars made for families because they don't want to tarnish the image of them. It's only sports cars they're allowed to use. I mean, games like Forza 7 and GT Sport, they have specific, they've got specific special leniencies because because their games don't take place on streets. Was in 2003. I don't think he's driven one since. He's a chicken. That's what he is. Although, to be fair, yeah, Toyota are very weird. They allow all of their cars to be used on racetracks, but when it comes to street racing, it's very limited. They're a lot more open than they used to be. They're a lot more open than they used to be when it comes to street racing. But they're still very strict. Wow, I missed the entire corner. Yeah, Mitsubishi have really gone off the deep end. They don't want anyone using their cars at all now. Unless it's their older rally cars, they don't want anyone using their new cars. And that's actually a big shame. Yeah, Mitsubishi have finished. They can't compete anymore. Well, they still make cars, but they make that stupid, what's it called? The Outlander PHEV. It's off the grass. Eclipse crosses, yeah. Wow, the brakes are... Somehow the brakes get worse when the tyres get warmer on this. Yep. Yeah, Charles Leclerc has 3 brothers, and they're all racing. You know that. Yeah, Arthur Leclerc is now... Oh my god. Well, either their brakes are made out of cardboard boxes, or they're made out of corrugated iron. That's 2 times in a row I've screwed up the triangle. That's not the racing line. Yeah, tell me about it. That's 4-5 now for 5 of 5, which is Sonoma. Which is going to be legitimate hell. Oh, dearie me. What, just go through the safety chicane? Oh, God. Oh, dear. Just drive into Prost, yeah. Crash into Prost. XRADH, God. Excellent typing there, Daniel. Get out the way. Speed. Yes, it's banned. I got rid of it. I disabled it. torque from that supercharger. The song is "I Predict a Riot" by Kaiser Chiefs. I banned it because it blocks the entire video from the States and Canada for reasons unfathomable. Sonoma Sears Point. Oh, God. That name is so terrible. And commit the worst crime imaginable. What, just, what, buy a gun? I come to take my gun for the Second Amendment. That was a bad example of a Southern accent. Oh my God! Blast, I predicted right out of it. Please steer, car. Please brake, car. I really am amazed at how bad the brakes are for the Saleen S7. They don't stop the car. They gradually halt it. Yeah, it's Renegades. They put Renegades in the game. Stop, car, please. So now Saints Row 3 is the best Saints Row game. By automatic default. Although I do think that was actually the best Saints Row game. Would sound good right now. It has feeder. Yep, indeed, 70 miles driven and 1 bar of fuel has been used. This car has an overall miles to the gallon of 5. The same as a Mercury Marauder in the city. Oh, the yawns are coming in. Remember to subscribe to boost the never know. The yawns are coming in after a horrendous night's sleep. Why? Because the dog was rustling everywhere, presumably chasing something that appeared. Brake! He's in the Formula E Championship. Nice. Because that's what she does. She just seems to chase everything. Anything that moves, she will chase and kill. That's what a terrier does. I remember that meme. Subscribe to the real meal. Well, time to finish this race right now. Become a channel member of the Real Meal. Hashtag not a shield. Wow, the AI somehow controlled that well. Anyway, we're done with Saleen. Ooh, I wonder what car I'll get. I wonder if there is an actual hidden Saleen S7 race car, or one in a special color. Because I am assuming it's just a Saleen S7 in a different color. What's the correlation here? I was expecting something from Saleen. Why did I get something made by Nike which was never gonna be made in the first place? Ever.